Hello everyone. So now this is the time for class project. Okay, and this is a class project number 1 where we'll be doing video transition. Okay, I will show you guys the steps, what all need to follow. Okay, and I'll also show it in the system how you can do that. Okay, so let's see what are the steps you need to follow over here. So here, as you guys can see, I do have the steps over here. Name of the class project is doing video transitions. I do have a description and an outcome over here, which you can actually check out. Okay, so the step number 1 will be creating a new timeline in your project, and step 2 is uploading your footage and cut your footage accordingly. Okay, wherever you're going to put some transition, you guys can give some cut over to that place. Okay, and step number 3 is go to the effects panel and do the video transition option. Okay, go to the video transition option and apply your transition accordingly. And once you're done with that, the step number 5 is adjusting the value of your transition from the inspector panel. And lastly, the step number 6 is save your file and upload it in our project panel. So let's go and let's check out how you can do that. So here, as you guys can see, now I am here in the workspace. Okay, so the first thing what I need to do is you need to create a timeline. Okay, so I did have a timeline over here, which I just deleted. Okay, so from this timeline, you guys can come here. Okay, you guys can create a new timeline from here. Otherwise, whatever footage you're going to use, you can come here and you can just drag and drop your timeline over here and if you just play this thing around, you guys will be able to see that. And now increase the size of this footage accordingly. And what you can do is you can come here and give some cut over to this place according to yourself. Okay, suppose I want to give a cut over here, 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 and here, where I'm going to put on some transition. Okay, select the selection tool by clicking A from your keyboard again. And what you are going to do is if you come here, right click here, you will be able to add some transition. Okay, so these are the default transitions. Okay, so now first step, as I've told you, import your media, create a timeline. Okay, that is done. And the next thing, come here and click on the effects option. Okay, so once you're on the effects option, go to the video transition, and here you guys can see I do have a blur dissolve over here. Okay, so what I can do is I can come here, just get a single view. Okay, and I can just come here, and here you guys can see blur dissolve. So what I will do is I will come here and put this here in the center, and now I will just put up a cross dissolve here, and now deep to color dissolve over to this cut. Okay, and now non-additive dissolve to this particular place. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have put on my transition. And next thing what I can do is I will come here, select this and go to my inspector panel. Okay, I can select the duration. Suppose I want it for 1.5 seconds, which is 36 frames. Okay, and where I want to align it, if I want to align it in the center. Okay, and what is going to be the strength of this and the vertical strength. And I can just select, do I want it to ease in? Okay, I can also select the transition curve. Okay, which is done. And again, I will come to this one. And from here also, I can actually select where I want to put that. And after that, I will come here again. Okay, if I want to set this one as the default set this one as the default duration, I can just set this one as the default duration over here. Select this. Okay, and now just increase the timing somewhere from here. Okay, I will just increase this to 1.2 seconds. Okay, is in option. Okay, so this is basically done over here. Again, put on the inspector panel, and now let's see a preview of how it actually looks. Okay, so here you guys can see this is the transition which we have just worked on. So I hope you guys have understood this particular class on how you can actually put on all of these effects over here. Okay, and the last thing what you can have to do is come here in this particular deliver option. And from the deliver option, what you can do is come here and now add this to the render queue. Okay, so this one will be added here in the render queue. I will save this here in my downloads and I will name this one as class project. Okay, so I will just name this one as class project one and I will save this thing. Okay, and here it is being there in the render panel and now I will just render it. Okay, so this is how you guys can save your system and just upload that particular file into our project panel. And I'll be very eager to check out your work, which you all will be doing. So see you all in any other chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye, everyone.